Sri Krishna says, Arjun, I am the bestower of faith. It is easy to say have faith in God, but how will you have faith in God? Supposing I tell you, have faith that you can jump 7 feet into the air. Have faith? I can jump 7 feet into the air. No matter what you try, the faith is not going to come. The Sri Krishna creates the faith. You create the hunger for that faith. Create the hunger through detachment. When you develop detachment, then the hunger for God arises. And God fills that with faith in your heart. So you must seek this faith. Shankaracharya said, Guru Vedanta Vakyeshu Dridho Vishwasaha Shraddha. What is Shraddha? Faith in the Guru and in the scriptures. So this faith is a big wealth, and that is why it is a sin to destroy the good faith of other people. There is a story about Swami Vivekananda. One person called Kaluram, he used to worship a whole lot of little deities by the side of the Ganga. And Swami Vivekananda would say, what is this you are doing? You just worship the one supreme. And finally, Swami Vivekananda, by his mental power, he inspired Kaluram to take all his deities and immerse them into the Ganga. Just by his mind, he kind of overtook the mind of that person. And Ramakrishna Paramahansa came to know of it. And he said, how bad. You have destroyed his faith. So he may grow from one faith to a higher faith to a higher faith, but you have no right to destroy his faith like that. I am taking away your siddhis, your mystic powers, so that you can never do this thing again in this life. So it is a terrible offense to destroy anybody's faith. This is said in the scriptures also. If anybody has read the Quran Sharif carefully, it says there that those who don't believe, you leave them to their own beliefs. Don't interfere, leave them in the hands of Allah. So this faith, Sri Krishna says, Arjun, those who wish to worship celestial gods, they do so with faith. I am giving them the faith. Why is Krishna giving them the faith? Because just like the parents, they allow the children to play with dolls. The child says, Mummy, marriage. The parents say, okay, you take Guddi and Gudiya, you get them married. And the child is playing with the dolls and the parents are indulging the children. They know it's good for my child. It will help my child develop these qualities of caring, of nurturing, of empathy, of love. Let the child play with dolls right now, and when the child grows up to 25 or so, then the child can get married. But for now, the dolls are fine. Likewise, God says, look, if you have not been able to catch me, then you worship the celestial devatas with faith. I will give you the faith. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto matta smritir jnanam apohanam cha. He says in the 15th chapter, Arjun, I am seated in everyone. And from me comes knowledge, remembrance and forgetfulness. You create the desires and I help you in that direction. So, this question that how come people develop such staunch faith in their own deity? Because it's coming from God. The God says, play with the Guddi Gudiya. But then, he goes further. Now, if the child says, I want to remain in primary school all my life, the parents will say, okay, now you have to graduate from primary, you have to go to middle school, then high school. So after saying this, now he's doing the khandan. So the devotee thinks, I worshipped Santoshi Mata and I got this boon from her. The devotee doesn't realize that Santoshi Mata, what power does she have? Any power she has is coming from the supreme power. So the devatas themselves are niravalamb. Everybody is niravalamb except for the one Bhagavan. That lesson we need to learn. We put our trust in different things. You put your trust, I am so healthy, I have got my bank balance, I've got my health insurance, and I've got this 401k, and I'm all protected. And then life throws a bouncer and you realize that, none of the protection came to any use. Right? So the real faith has to be upon that one. Surrender means that you do everything from the outside. You get your health insurance, everything, but internally you have faith. Your faith is only in the grace of God. Rakhe Krishna, mare ke. When Krishna protects you, who can kill you? And mare Krishna, rakhe ke. If Krishna decides off, who in this world can protect you? You respect everyone. But internally you realize the Devata's Bal is coming from Bhagavan. That's what he is saying himself, that people think it is the Devatas who are giving the boon, but actually, Arjun, it is me. Like once Farid was a Sufi saint. He went to Badshah Akbar. Akbar was powerful, the grandson of Babur, the Mughal Raj. So he had a huge empire. And Farid was a fakir. He went there. And the servant said that Akbar is praying to Allah, in the room out there. So you please wait. Then after half an hour, they say, he's not finished praying, you please wait. Then after 1 hour, he's still not finished praying, you please wait. Farid said, my God, this is stretching too far. He went and took peeped that what is Akbar doing? And Akbar was praying to Allah, hey Allah, let my barn house be full with 100,000 horses, and let my Goshala be full with 1 million cows, and let my army be like this, and let this be like that. So Farid looked and came back and sat, and Akbar finished his prayer and came. He said to the sage, Kahiye, why have you come? Farid said, no, just walking around. No, there must be some reason. No, it's all right. You must be wanting something. Sage has come to a king. Farid said, I came, I wanted you to do marammat, the renovations of my ashram, but I saw that you yourself are a beggar. So then I said, why not I go and beg to God itself? So he is the source, right? So Sri Krishna says, whatever these devatas are giving, I am the source of it all, Arjun.